Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. I today am making what's called egg pudding. So I saw this on YouTube on Steak and Butter Gal. She has a YouTube channel, and anyway, I'm gonna attempt it. So I brought my water to a boil, nice big pan pot with a lid, and it's supposed to have like a small, what I would call like a cooling rack. I don't have any. So what I did is I took one of these, placed it in the center, which will hold the bowl. And what you need is a steel bowl. So I'm going to continue. And you measure your eggs because it's equal part eggs to water. So right now there's 4 eggs in this, but more importantly, there's 1 cup of eggs. So now I'm going to bring it up to 2 cups of eggs. There we go. And whip it up. This sounds crazy, but I'm noticing it on a few different YouTube stations, so I thought, you know what? I like eggs. And there we go. So this is what they did. Eggs in the bowl. So again, it's 1 cup of eggs, 1 cup of water. And I think, whoops, I took it off the heat because it was boiling away. All right, so you bring it to a boil. Just gonna put that in the center. Actually, that worked good. And it suggests, so obviously my hands are not in that boiling water. I just noticed. There we go, so you can see. So in it goes, cover off or on, and it says, or she said, to leave it just a slight crack. So if you can see that, I can do it on that side. So it's just a crack, and to turn it to medium heat. So I brought the water to a boil, and I'm gonna turn it up so we have a little bit of bubbles. They're saying 3 minutes or so to cook it. So here we go. Let's see what happens. And the reason that she mentioned to leave it a little bit of crack for air is so that you wouldn't get bubbles in it. When she cut hers, and you could see it, there were no bubbles. It looked really good. And she just ate hers plain, so I'm thinking, I love eggs. I can't see why I wouldn't like this. But it looked like it had a really nice texture compared to scrambled eggs, because I know you can add water to scrambled eggs as well. So it's 3 minutes of waiting, I guess. Let's see. And I did turn that up. So you don't want it at a rapid boil. That looks like it's heating up a little bit now. And I think the reason for not too high a heat is because, to me, it seems like it would cook on the bottom instead of evenly cooking. Like this is there. So we've got not quite a bubble, but it looks like it's just before a bubble. So I'm going to turn it back. Just make sure we've got that open to crack. I noticed on another YouTube channel, I don't remember which one, but they made it with chicken broth. And I thought that would be tasty, but today I'm going for the water. See how that is. I feel like I would add, I didn't add anything to this because I wanted to see, but I feel like afterwards I might add butter to the top, perhaps a little bit of salt, but I guess that would be personal preference. Yeah. It's just like it's almost coming to a boil, but not quite. I feel like also it's not something that you could room. I mean, it's egg. it's not gonna matter. So I didn't really use my timer. This is still quite, yeah, that's quite wet. So it's been not quite 2 minutes. Hers was also, she left hers a little bit watery, but she had also made another one that I think it was the 4 minutes, and that seemed to cook it good. So here we are waiting. The eggs that I used, these are just convenient. I'm sure I could source these better, but for us, this works. It's Kirkland organic eggs, free range. You get 24 eggs for $10.49. But personally, I'm at Costco all the time, and I just find I need convenience. I don't want to have